I think just trying to stay positive. You never know what's really going to happen, and so many people have different opinions. So just trying to stay positive, focus on the end goal, and that's just being drafted. So it doesn't really matter where, pick-wise, but you want to go somewhere that wants you and kind of let you take the quickest route to the NHL.
You've obviously had a chance now to talk with some NHL teams. Can you give us some insight on some of those conversations?
Yeah, I mean, most of them, they're trying to figure out kind of who you are as a person, what your family's kind of like. Probably the main reason they do those interviews is just to kind of get to know you, and they want to make sure they're drafting someone that has a good personality and won't kind of disturb the locker room, right? So most of the conversation is just kind of about you and about yourself and just trying to kind of learn a little bit more about you. There's a few teams that kind of called back a few more times and kind of thinking about them, and when their pick kind of comes up, I think it's going to be a little bit more of a excitement kind of jump in me. So yeah, I mean, I think just looking back and seeing kind of what teams called more and all that'll definitely kind of make me look back and just realize, oh, maybe it's the pick right here. So definitely looking excited for it, and yeah, I can't wait.
You talked about some of the teams that called back a couple times. Are you able to share those teams and tell us what kind of conversations you had?
I don't know what I can say, so I'm going to watch what I say. But yeah, I mean, most of them where you start off with kind of like a scout and you kind of move up the ladder to higher up there. And some of the calls are pretty special, getting to kind of talk with certain guys and kind of people you look up to when you're younger. So it's pretty awesome to do that. And yeah, I mean, I can't say too much, I don't think, but it's pretty awesome, yeah.
The North Bay area has seen many local goalies go on to play in the AHL and the NHL levels these past couple of years. There's one in particular Gaudreau says has been an inspiration for him.
Ken Appleby and I are pretty close, so we talk weekly pretty much. So I think he's been a guy that's really helped me out the past couple of years here, especially with the COVID. We really started working out together and practicing together and all that kind of stuff. So just being able to see what he can do and see how he's kind of made his path to the AHL and how he's played a few games in the NHL is pretty cool. And just to have his experience really helps me out.
The OHL released its schedule this week, and Sarnia will not be making a trip up north this season to square off against the Battalion. Gaudreau's Sarnia Sting will only play teams in the West.
Yeah, no, it'll be a tough year. The West is always a pretty strong area, so definitely looking forward to it. It'll be a fun test for us. But yeah, I mean, it sucks not coming back to North Bay to play. It's always a fun place to come back and kind of play my hometown game. So it obviously sucks, but I guess we'll have some games against London instead to kind of cover up for it. That'll definitely be fun in the bud. So looking forward to it and can't wait to get back down to Sarnia and get back with the boys.
The NHL Draft gets underway tonight at 8 p.m. For Cogeco News, I'm Joey Rusi.